5 for the week. So this is Victoria Esplanade, Palmerston North. I'm not in Hamilton this week, I'm in Palmerston North because my grandma's here and in hospital sick. So this is the cool little thing I was talking about in the earlier post, and I showed you a bit in number 5. You can see the traffic lights working behind me. That's super cool, right? It's a good place to just, like, you can see the kids like learning how to, like, you know, obey traffic signals and stop signs and stuff. It's super cool. There's even like a little repair station where if your bike or your scooter breaks, you can fix it. It's so awesome. There's also down here like a one of those miniature trains that goes around, and I wanted to go out before and they were at lunch, and now I've got to go, so never mind. But maybe tomorrow. It's like kind of like miniature train rides. How is that silly? Is that like, you know, I don't know, it's my childhood. I just like them. I find a sense of joy in it. I like trains. Anyway. Okay, so we're going to finish off in 3 Nephi 26:6. So it's just a little short one, just to finish off. It's really cool. So this is when Jesus is expounding things from the beginning to the end. So he's, and the children, it says babes and children utter marvellous things that cannot be written. And again, I just wonder, what were they saying? And like, if it cannot be written, and this goes also to, I posted it today and Instagram, they were talking about sometimes when we like get upset, we have no words, and sometimes when we pray we don't have words, we don't have the words for feelings. And I commented about, you know, it's actually okay if we don't have words, we can just pray in feelings, and that's okay. So, you know, maybe these things couldn't be written because there's no language. Maybe these things couldn't be written because they were sacred. Maybe these things we're not ready for yet. So it's curious, right? Anyway, so in verse 6 of chapter 26, that's where we are. I keep getting distracted. So it says, now there cannot be written in this book even 100th part of the things which Jesus did truly teach the people. And so, as we know, because we believe in continued revelation, maybe some of the things he taught them are like what we got taught at General Conference. What happens, you know, when we suddenly get told church is 2 hours, and that we're doing Come Follow Me at Home, and that sorry, one of my alarms telling me to take my medication. So when we look back at some of the things that have happened in church history and the changes, you know, these are things that happen when you're ready for them, or when the prophets have inquired about them. So, you know, you can't teach it all in the Book of Mormon. Not everything about our church right now is in the Book of Mormon, and that was the foundation, and then it's built upon when the people are ready for it. So you can imagine that massive textbook or series of encyclopedias that it could encompass, and there's more to it than that even that we don't understand yet and don't have yet. So it's kind of exciting to look forward to it, but it also makes you want to know what's happening right now. So what teachings of Jesus are speaking most to your heart right now? What teachings has you had from General Conference that really just squeezed your heart and went wow, and like gave you goosebumps and goodness? I have listened to Elder Ballard's talk on prayer, and I loved that. Prayer's a big thing for me, so I love that. I'm gonna just desperately waiting to get back home so I can print out from Work and Wonder. Thank you, Rio. Shout out to Rio, who does a free printout of the conference talks with wide margins for study that you can bind yourself, like I can because I have that stuff, or you can get bound for you, like and she says passes in America, but I know Warehouse Stationery will do it. I mean, you can get creative with it, but she provides that for free, and I think that's awesome. So shout out to her. If you're on Instagram and you don't follow Work and Wonder, give it a look out because it's really cool, and Rio's just the bomb. Okay, but going back to that, sorry, I just had to give my friend a shout out. She's really awesome. So what teachings of Jesus speak to your heart right now? And look at conference talks, look at the scriptures. What's sticking to you right now? Like I've talked about, for me it was the word valiance being a big thing for me, so I'm looking for that. But I also like prayer. I like through conference how there was this talk of unity, because I'm one about gathering and bringing people together. I don't like dissension and arguments, I really don't. So that's what's speaking to me right now. What's speaking to you? I'd love to hear from you. Comment, let me know, talk to me, whatever. Okay. Constant and consistent effort to listen, look and pray for this. So if you don't think, oh, I've got nothing, constant consistent effort in listening, looking and praying and asking for this. He loves you. Have that conversation with him. Ask him, what teaching should I be focusing on? Ask him, what should you be looking at? And ask. Just have the conversation. And don't be scared. Just pour it out. Just let it all out. Because he's listening. He'll hear you. It's all good. You will feel better afterwards too, by the way. President Nelson said, strive with all your heart, mind and soul to hear him. And that was part of the 2020 invitation to the whole hear him thing. So, all your heart, mind and soul. And when you're not hearing it, you're thinking, am I actually doing all of that? And sometimes those things are hindered because of physical conditions, mental illnesses, things like that. So take that into consideration too. And don't start beating yourself up if you're not hearing it yet. Just keep at it because it'll happen. So I'm going to leave you with that for the week. Super cool, right? If I get to go on the little miniature train tomorrow, I'll definitely take you along for the ride. Go see now if it's running. Maybe I might just do it today. I don't know. Okay. But naughty, right? My dear cousin might watch this and she's sitting at the hospital right now. But I really needed to come down here and do this and be with nature and just be outside, because that's my happy space and my good time. Which is why every week when I get to take you with me to do that, it's pretty cool. So thank you guys, and seriously, ever here? Super cool. Come check it out. Okay. See you for this week. I'll catch you on the other side next week. Okay. Mwah. Do come follow me. Read your scriptures.